Wildcats Auto will give you the best value for every dollar you spend with a great selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans priced under $10,000. Most come with a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Not only will you get a great quality vehicle, but bank rate financing as well. No gimmicks, no credit checks, and instant approval. That refund couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks to Second Chance Auto. Family owned and operated for 32 years on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
Welcome back into Changnon Gymnasium. For those of you on MyWithersRadio.com, now you can see inside the gym. It would help if somebody remember to start the encoder. So we welcome those of you watching now online. 22-5 is your score after one. Rams lead Lovejoy. Warren throws the right wing for Miller. Rams still in man. No, they're not. Off the right wing, Miller got it back. Yeah, they are, just a little loose. Miller pulls up from the free throw line. Shots off the mark to the right. Rebound to Flota. We missed a good first quarter basketball if you're looking to watch online. Right of the circle to be Payne. Slips it over to the near wing. Feeds her into the corner for Flota. 7:25 to play in the first half. 22-5. Rams lead Lovejoy. Here from Changnon Gym. Off the left wing, it is Flota. Looks back to the right of the circle for Feeser. From the right sideline will come Clay Payne. Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Nail a three, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Trimble bounce pass to the right baseline for Badger. Back to the right wing. Around it goes to Trimble. So the Rams, even though with a comfortable lead, still playing their offensive sets, and that is going to be key down the stretch. Badger down low. The assist from Flota left corner as Badger goes off the left block. It's 24-5, 6:45 to play in the half.
Mount Vernon doing what they need to do. Come out, win early, win big early, get this thing over.
Scoreboard updates tonight will be presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt. Online at TonyWilt.com or his physical location at 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Miller will roll between the circles, stops up top, kicks back to left wing. Here comes Malik Johnson, looking for something off the right-hand dribble against Badger. Kicks back to the circle from Miller. Crossover dribble, almost stolen away. It was by Badger. Tip to Payne, back to Badger. Going for a dunk? No, layup's good.
All right. Get the steps, get the layup. Can't get the dunk down and just lay it in.
I think some of the Badger bunch were hoping to see a slam, but smart play by Lee. 5:58 to play in the first half. 26-5. Rams up blackjack here in the first half. Outside the paint. It'll be kicked back to Warren off the right wing from Miller. Into the ball game is Jermaine Perry. Trying to set a screen down low. Looking for it to Payne and stolen away by Clay. Lob up the left side. Badger's layup is good. Off the right block. 28-5. Albert's a home run ball up to the right elbow. And Warren has it blocked by Trimble. Beezer recovers, and here come the Rams.
Badger's already got 12 of the 28 from Mount Vernon.
Nice. 5:25 to play in the first half. 28-5. Rams up 23. Beezer with it on the left side. Left volleyball line now for Clay Payne. Looks right of the circle for Trimble. 5:16 to play in the half. Trimble with the left-hand dribble. Which way will he go? Picks up the dribble, throws right wing for Flota. Now back in the right corner. Payne thought about the three. He has a three tonight. At the end of the first quarter. Bounce pass to the baseline. Badger will lean in. Scoops and no good. They will call it travel.
Looked pretty good to me. Pretty nice little move. I guess it was so good it was illegal.
Your officials for tonight's game are Darren Koffel of the Elkville Dowell Metroplex, Brandon Belford of Highland, and Terry Bartley of Iuka. 28-5 is the score here. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Lovejoy basketball linked to the floor. Warren will presumptuously bring it across the timeline with a slow right-hand dribble. Gets to the right of the circle with 4:52 to play in this first half. 28-5. Rams up 23 here. Left wing. Warren looked to the left, trying to find Perry, and Perry lost it out of bounds. It'll go back with the Rams. Looking for a Community First Bank player of the game. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Left wing it is Clayton Reeves into the corner for Lydell. Back to Reeves at the circle. 4:30 to play in the first half. Lydell looks back to the left wing for Reeves. Trimble wide open for three, right wing. No good, back iron. Reeves will not get away with the push-off. Yeah, that'll be a foul on Clayton, team second.
Clayton did that a lot. last night in the JV game, got away with it a couple of times, but at this level, these officials, you're not going to be able to pull that one out.
I can't find it. I'll do it later. 4:14 to play in the first half. 28-5 is your Ram lead. Lovejoy basketball. That's Warren left wing. Slips over to Miller. Miller looking to get around left side. Has to go back to the wing for Warren. Back to Miller off the sideline. Trying to come around corner baseline. 4 to play. The pass will be tipped out of bounds by Tyrell Trimble. I can tell you now that Winning Edge can customize just about any activewear, like a hoodie or a towel for the team, organization, or just for you. If you don't believe me, visit them online at winningedgeusa.com. Quality service and fast turnaround since 1977.
I remember that one.
Left elbow, it'll be down low to number 5, Perry. His shot was no good off the left iron. Rebound to the Rams. 3:35 to play in the half. 28-5. Rams up 23. Looking to make it bigger here. Reeves with it on the left side. Looks to Trimble. Trimble down low for Payne. Out of bounds off the right hand. Payne thought he should have had it. Trimble says, my bad.
Yeah, they were both taking blame.
You can hear those award-winning Mount Vernon Ram cheerleaders in the background, of course. 3rd place today at the Highland Sectional. Congratulations again. And congratulations also due to the Mount Vernon Rams wrestlers, co-conference champs in 2011-2012.
How about bowling? Heard anything on bowling?
I have to look up what Maverick Walker did today. Wagner, my apologies. Was distracted for a moment. In the left corner, it'll go to Miller for 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound will go to Lydell. 3:06 to play in the first half. 28-5 is your Rams score. Leading by 23 over Lovejoy here at home. It'll be Lydell to bring it over to the left wing. Looks in the corner for Trimble. Down low, Badger. Off the block, no good. It was blocked from behind partially by Miller of Lovejoy. Back to left side. Great turnaround move off the runner. It is no good from Jones. So Devin Jones had a great move to the bucket. Couldn't get the basket. Rebound to the Rams. And with 2:40 to play in the first half, they're still up 23. Payne with it, looking for the back door. It'll be still tapped away, intended for Badger. Home run ball up the right side. Warren, he has some speed. It'll be a shot. Oh, won't. It will not be a shooting foul. It'll be a foul on the leapfrog.
2:28 to go in the first half. Mount Vernon is starting to get somewhat fancy with their passing, trying to fit it in places they don't need to. And those are the kind of habits and things you got to break out. You've got to not do, because that leads to bad habits against better teams that can haunt you.
Trying to get you some Maverick Wagner results here in bowling. He was at the state finals this weekend. Off of the right side, Miller comes to the arc. Looking around, just pulls up for a long 2, foot on the line. Rebound to Badger underneath. 2:17 to play in the half. It's 28-5. Nice move by Trimble. Linked the floor, scooped it from the right side. Looking for the home run ball again. Payne will recover. It's 30-5. Rams now have a 5-on-3. Trimble off the left side will get the bucket. Use some physics that time off of the double pump to the left. It's 32-5. Rams up 27. Maverick Wagner finishes in 57th. He rolled a 224, 183, and 144 today. Had a good day yesterday. 1:40 to play in this first half. 32-5 is your Ram lead. Off of the left wing, here comes Jones. He will walk with the basketball. Turnover, Lovejoy.
9 turnovers on the Wildcats here in the first half. 1:30 to go.
Quick scoreboard update, maybe?
Hey, how about a halftime score involving a South 17 real quick? At half, Peoria Emanuel leads Koke in Pinckneyville shootout, 38-24.
And, of course, for those wondering, Oakville beat Heron today, 74-66. Scoreboard updates brought to you by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, on TonyWilt.com, or at his physical location in Mount Vernon, 42nd and South Water Tower. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Badger with it on the right block, kicks into the corner for Trimble for 3. It's good. 35-5. The Rams up 30 with less than a minute to play in this first half.
16 for Mr. Trimble.
He is having a heck of a night thus far. Off the left elbow, here comes to the basket Damon Warren, the 5'5 freshman, with 54.2 seconds left. Fouled on the way up, and Lovejoy will have a chance to shoot 2 from the line. We will, of course, have your Second Chance Auto halftime show coming up. Use that tax refund to get the vehicle you've always wanted from Second Chance Auto. Second Chance has the largest selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. No gimmicks, no pressure, and instant approval at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We will see Travis Mitchell check into the ball game for Tyrell Trimble. And you kind of wonder maybe the starters might come out for maybe a minute or two in the third quarter. It could be it.
I would say Coach Gamber will start the half with them, go about 2-3 minutes, I'd say at most, and pull the plug on them.
No good on the free throws. 35-5 is the Ram lead. Less than a minute to play.
You want to keep that continuity of coming into the halftime locker room, coming out and playing, much like football teams do in the NFL preseason.
Gotcha. Pike throws over off the right wing for Mitchell. Now back to the left for Feaser. Badger with it off the right arc. Feigns three, trying to lure the D out. Gives over left side. Here comes Feaser attacking the baseline. Gets back to Badger. Honey Badger don't care. It's 37-5. 32-point lead for the Rams with 25 seconds to play in the half.
Nice passing. Outside to the inside. Just good teamwork by Badger and Feaser as Mount Vernon draws another foul on themselves.
Of course, Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. So it'll be a foul on the floor, and of course it'll be an inbound right at the basket here for Lovejoy. They work it into Walker. Walker gives it back left wing to Johnson. In the corner, three's on the way. It's no good off the iron by Jacob Moore. Rebound to Pike with 17 seconds. Rams up 37-5 here late in the second quarter. 14 seconds to play. Badger has the basketball right sideline with 10. Now with 8, it's still Lee. Badger's bunch there on Cascade. On their feet as Badger will pull up just inside the arc. Deuce at the buzzer. Tip back. Won't happen as the rebound stolen away by Jacob Moore. We have reached halftime. It's the Mount Vernon Rams 37. The Lovejoy Wildcats 5. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Long hours, inconsistent schedules, minimum wage, or a salary that barely keeps you above the poverty line. All you need is a better opportunity. Wren Lake College has your opportunity. The healthcare field continues to grow, and RLC can put you on the path to a great career. Openings are available in 5 healthcare programs: health information technology, medical laboratory technology, occupational therapy assistant, surgical technology, and veterinary technology. These 5 programs are offered through the Southern Illinois Collegiate Common Market, with general courses offered at Wren Lake College and core courses offered at the SICCM facilities in Heron. Your fast track to a great opportunity starts here. You better hurry. Applications are due by March 1st. Why wait for a great opportunity? Find out more about these programs at rlc.edu. Wren Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. rlc.edu. Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If I could see into the future, you know what I want to know? I'd want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
Thank heavens you're getting an income tax refund. Second Chance Auto will give you the best value for every dollar you spend with a great selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans priced under $10,000. Most come with a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Not only will you get a great quality vehicle, but bank rate financing as well. No gimmicks, no credit checks, and instant approval. That refund couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks to Second Chance Auto. Family owned and operated for 32 years on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back inside Changnon Gymnasium for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. And Second Chance Auto says they have the best selection of vehicles priced through $10,000. They mean it. The inventory has never been greater at Second Chance Auto. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure for 32 years. Second Chance Auto. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams, 142 East, here in the King City. 37-5. Rams by 32 here at the break. Danny Czerwinski tweeting some stuff here tonight in every ball game at 94 Sports on Twitter. And, of course, you can follow us on, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow with us as well. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Come back with some scoring and stats. This is Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. There's no better way to shop today, Baroviax IGA. If it's Baroviax, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviax, you got the best. For hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX with streaming video on mywithersradio.com.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium and from the 94 Sports Mobile Studios. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We need to check in with your Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
Stats are pretty in favor of Mount Vernon, as one would suspect, with Mount Vernon leading 37-5 at the half. The Rams 10 of 15 from two-point range, 67%, 4 of 8 from the arc for 50. Mount Vernon goes 14 of 23 from two-point range for 61%. Lovejoy was 2 of 9 from two-point range, 22%. They did not hit a 3 and 5 attempt. Lovejoy goes 2 of 14 for 14% from the field. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon made both, 2 out of 2 from the line, while Lovejoy was 1 out of 2. Mount Vernon dominating the boards 18-2, while Lovejoy has 9 turnovers to Mount Vernon's 6. Lovejoy had 2 players score in the first half. Damon Miller had 4. Damon Warren had 1. The Rams had 3 players score in the first half. 2 were in double figures. Tyrell Trimble with 16 points, including 4 3-pointers. Leonte Badger has 14 and Clay Payne 7. For a halftime score of Mount Vernon 37, Lovejoy 5.
Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your small business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. We need to take another break here on your Second Chance halftime. We'll come back with a scoreboard update and more discussion. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. As a Southern Illinois family-owned bank, we have stayed true to our roots by offering great products and services to the people in our communities. With free checking, free online banking, and free debit cards, we are helping our customers save money while also providing the safety and security they expect from a community-focused bank. People's National Bank, proudly supporting Southern Illinois. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use bill pay once per month to avoid fees.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Rams basketball, your Second Chance Auto halftime show. And Second Chance Auto says they have the best selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. They mean it. So use that tax refund to get the vehicle you've always wanted from Second Chance Auto. No gimmicks, no pressure, instant approval, and bank rate financing at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow is with us as well. Avery Barton is back in the studio. The Mount Vernon Rams here after 2 lead Lovejoy 37-5. And Danny, I don't know if you give credit to the Rams playing well there in the first half. I don't know if you give Lovejoy a break because of how gassed they have to be, not having a lot of players to choose from tonight in both JV and varsity. But the end result is the elephant in the room, 32-point differential after 2 quarters.
You just called the fact that Mount Vernon's a better team. And not sure what was left at Lovejoy due to team rules being broken. But it's a case of Mount Vernon did not take this team lightly. They came out, took it right at Lovejoy, jumped out to that big 22-4 lead in the first quarter and played well. No sloppiness from the Rams in the first half to what I can tell as far as, taking bad shots, being silly with the basketball, reaching on defense, trying to go for steals, not staying within a team concept on both ends of the floor. Very good first half for Scott Gamber's Rams. I would say you'll see the starters for a couple minutes, and after that it'll be a JV team redo in this second half.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And the Rams, meanwhile, playing great basketball, looking for their 17th win on the year, trying to stay undefeated at Changnon Gymnasium. And what a magical place it has been here this season for the Mount Vernon Rams, winning every game at home thus far.
It is, and it's a home court advantage. Always has been over the years here at Changnon, and, it's one of those things. This team plays very well here. It's a very difficult environment to come in and play, and where they are learning that here tonight are the Lovejoy Wildcats.
There's no doubt about that. What we will do is we will go ahead and take a quick break here on your Second Chance halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you set for second half action. This is Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center. On the road or on the trail, you are always at home. The 2012 Jeep Patriot Spirit makes life an incredible journey. The Patriot displays perfect manners in the city and legendary capability on the trail, no matter the weather. Your travel is enhanced with excellent efficiency, up to 31 miles per gallon on the highway, delivering value with every incredible ride. The Jeep Patriot, great value in a small SUV, with MSRP starting at only $22,815. Right now, we have an excellent inventory of Patriots at King City Chrysler, ready for immediate delivery. Come see us and let's talk about the 2012 Jeep Patriot at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium on MyWithersRadio.com. You're looking live, I promise you this time, upon Changnon Gym. We're glad to have you back with us on WMIX. Second half is coming your way. The Mount Vernon Rams will start with the basketball. And a 32-point lead as they lead the Lovejoy Wildcats 37-5. Before we do that, let's go ahead and pause for station identification here on the Rams Radio Network.
Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the Mount Vernon Rams on 94.1 FM WMIX. Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back. 37-5. Rams will start with the basketball. 32-point lead. Because it is a 32-point lead, and since this is not a tournament, there will not be a continuous clock unless both coaches would have agreed to it at the halftime break. 32-point lead for the Rams. We'll see if they can add to it here as starters will start the second half, but I would assume play very briefly. Off of the right wing, it's Trimble. 7:52 to play in the third quarter. Rams to the front court, going left to right. Lydell with it from the corner on the right, gets to the wing. Looks back to the timeline. Trimble, 7:45 to play. It's 15 seconds as it lapsed off of this third quarter clock. We're glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank. Tip off the second half with the Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Badger was looking inside, had it tipped away. It'll be a Lovejoy. Possible points off of a turnover. Warren recovered off of the baseline. And they'll reset in the front court. Between the circles, it is Miller. Looks back to the right wing, Warren. 7:18 to play in the third. No points yet here in the second half. That could change as Malik Johnson has the basketball left wing. Looks to Devin Jones between the circles. He'll look to the right, off of the wing for Warren. Back up top to Miller. Left-hand dribble trying to shake the defender. Throws left wing for Johnson. Back between the circles for Warren. 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Here comes a scoop layup. No good. Rebound to Payne. Back door. Great job by the Rams.
Defense pretty good here tonight.
I would say so. Lobbed over from Trimble to Lydell right side. Now right arc. It'll be Flota. Back to Lydell right of the circle. One dribble back to Flota. Looking inside mid-post. It's Clay Payne. Works to his left. Doesn't get the ram rattler. Rebound will go right block for Trimble. And the Rams will reset. Wide open left wing is Flota. Trimble looked down low. It came from Flota. And Payne got the points off of the block. It'll be 39-5. Rams up 34. What a game we have here.
You know, I think everybody kind of figured this out was going to be.
Yeah.
Just mismatch. It's the way it is some years. Last time these two teams play, though.
That is true. Up top, it will be Warren looking down low for Miller. He'll kick out to Moore for three. Good for the right wing, and it is 39-8. 5:58 to play here in the third quarter. We will seek a Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Right corner three from Flota is good, so he has an answer. And it's 42-8, but we'll have a home run ball here up the right side to Moore. He'll get an easy two and double digits now for Lovejoy, 42-10.
Got to stay away from the sloppiness. Got to get back and play defense.
In the right corner, Flota again for three. It's a little short. Rebound to Lydell. Slips it back right baseline. Flota looks up top. Trimble. He'll split the defense. Looking for an over-the-shoulder pass ball turned around to Badger. That'll be a foul on Lovejoy. Their first.
Trimble will go to the line. Shoot two.
Winning Edge wants to provide a public service. Looking good while you cheer on your team. Don't settle for one design fits all activewear. Winning Edge can personalize almost anything and make you look good at the game. Check out their creations on winningedgeusa.com. Trimble at the line, makes the first, makes it 43-10. 5:18 to play here in the third quarter.
It's a tough situation to be on the other side of this, too, when you're winning by 33. When do you play guys? When do you pull them out? You know, just different things that, you know, that coaches have to go through on the other side.
5:16 to play in the third as the second free throw was no good from Trimble. Still a 33-point ball game. The Rams 43, Lovejoy 10. Back off of the right wing, it's Jacob Moore. Looks between the circles, able to find Malik Johnson. Looks left for Miller, finds him at the 5-minute mark of this third quarter. Now back off the right side. It'll be a long deuce thrown up from the right. No good from Devin Jones. Rebound to Trevor Flota, and here come the Rams. Up the left side will come Trimble. Left of the circle off the right wing. Looks to Payne. Payne will come right baseline, looking back door, but slips to Flota. Now up top is Trimble. 4:40 mark of the third quarter. Flota wide open left side. Content to give to Trimble up top as we'll see some of the JV crew check in just a moment. 4:30 to play in the third quarter. 33-point ball game in case you're just joining us. The Rams 43, Lovejoy 10, as the Rams looking to cruise to their 17th win of the year. Left wing Flota looks around, finds Lydell up top between the circles. Flota thought about the three. It's going to be a lob baseline. Payne works to the block. Basket's a little short. Got his own rebound. Had it stolen away. Recovered mid-post on the left by Lydell. He'll dribble out to the right wing. Has Badger right baseline. Looking to pull up from 15. He'll just glide the rest of the way. Had it blocked. Rebound will come to Malik Johnson. Up the right side, trying to lead Warren. Just recovers inside. Great move. Great limberness there by Darren Koffel to stay out of the play. So all the officiating crew we have on tonight's game as they look down to Warren down low, tipped away by Trimble. And it'll be Lovejoy basketball to the right of their own basket.
In the ballgame for the Rams, Travis Mitchell, along with Colton Metter.
We probably will not see Badger and Lydell the rest of the night. Trimble and Payne and Flota will be next.
It'll be a screen pass off of the left side for Miller, who looked down low to Devin Jones. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but there'll be a foul before that on Colton Metter. It's Colton Metter, Clay Payne, Trevor Flota, Tyrell Trimble, and Travis Mitchell for the Rams. Inbound will quickly come to Clay Payne as he steals the ball away from Miller. So it's Rams basketball. 3:39 to play in the third quarter, still 43-10. Banterra Bank presents Mount Vernon Rams basketball here on WMIX. With Banterra's mobile banking, You can check your accounts online from half court. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Metter with it off the right wing, hands to Trimble. 3:20 mark of the third quarter. Cross-court pass off to the left. Flota thought about the NBA three. Now goes left baseline to Metter. Back to the left wing. Flota between the circles. Mitchell. Trimble will pull up from three right side. It's good. 46-10 is your score. Rams up 36 here with 3 to play in the third.
And he'll come out. Nice to see him get that stroke going again this weekend.
No kidding.
Wow, knocked down that three. Damon Warren knocks down that three.
That was literally quick. Makes it a 33-point game. 46-13, 2:46 to play in the third quarter. Payne with it across the right timeline. Looks to roll between the circles. Now veers off to his right. Gives back left off the wing to Trimble. Right wing Payne looking around. Has Metter on the right block. Has Flota on the left side outside the paint. Mitchell across court to Flota. Looking off of a cut to the left corner by Trimble. Back to the left wing. Flota. Free throw line to Payne. He'll back out with 2:24. Still 46-13. Rams on top. Nice pass in the lane. Payne had his arm hacked while he threw up the shot. Now the home run ball will be tipped away by Trimble. It was intended for Malik Johnson. Trimble will come up the left elbow. Threw up a shot from the right side. Rebound to backdoor Payne. He's fouled on the way up.
Yep, Trimble was going to get one last shot in before he gets taken out.
Of course, to remind you, scoreboard updates tonight presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, call Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent. Find them on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Payne makes the first to extend the lead back to 34. I'm sure we haven't heard anything on Marion Cairo.
No. Got a Kokia final, though.
Hey, let's go with that.
Hey, Peoria Manual beat Kokia to Pinckneyville shootout 64-59.
We'll get you a much more extended scoreboard update in just a moment. That was presented by Tony Wilt. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, 47-13. Warren thought about the right wing three. He'll draw a hand check out of Travis Mitchell. That'll be the Rams' second. Quick inbound will go to the right side for Lovejoy. Swung around to the top. Warren thinking about the direction to go. Nice head fake. Gets to the right elbow. Kicks to the right baseline. Miller comes up with a runner mid-post from the far side. No good. Rebound to Colton Metter. And it'll be Clay Payne with the basketball. He'll bring it across. 1:40 to play in the third. 47-13. Wide open is Phil, and he'll get it back to the free throw line for Mitchell. Nice move on the other-handed reverse scoop by T. Mitch, and it's 49-13. And now we'll have a timeout call. Lovejoy. This timeout's presented by Ford Square King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. You can count on us. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski on WMIX. Online at mywithersradio.com with high-quality video streaming coming from the angles of Jeff Crow high atop Changnon Gym. Danny, it's been a ball game to say the least.
Well, there's been a ball game. We had to have one. So Mount Vernon's going to get another win and roll into a very difficult weekend next weekend. At Althoff, and of course here at home Saturday night against Decatur. Oh boy. Woo. Eisenhower here.
That'll be interesting. Wow. Eisenhower's a lot better this year than they were last year. Obviously, have improved some, but I think you also have to give them credit for hanging with the Edwardsville Tigers a week ago, or this week even. It's been recent. Minute 26 to play in the third. We're just in the third quarter. 49-13 your score. It'll be a scoop in the lane from the mid-post left side. No good from Devin Jones, the 5'10 sophomore, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Matters picked up his second foul.
First free throw is no good from Devin Jones. Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Second one's no good. Rebound will come to the right side for Reeves. Clayton Reeves, Travis Mitchell, Michael Feeser, Colton Metter. Phil's out there somewhere. There he is. Throws down to the right baseline for Metter. Shot's no good. A little soft off the right iron. Rebound will come to Warren. Nice bounce pass up ahead. Scoop layup is good for Jacob Moore, and it's 49-15. Back within 34 of the Wildcats. Within the backcourt, it's Feeser. He'll come up the left side, gets to the wing. Looking around, able to find Phil right wing. Now inside the lane. Mitchell's bumped from behind. He'll go all the way out of the right corner. So it'll be Ram basketball underneath their own basket.
Fouls on Malik Johnson.
46.8 seconds to go in the third. It's 49-15. Rams on top with possession. Now we'll have a whistle.
Had a warning issued.
Interesting.
A warning issued to a player from Lovejoy for using some speech.
I got you.
Or
Box set
delaying
for the
game,
Rams.
arguing, all the above.
Reeves will trigger into Metter.
History
Now the
made
left-
in Illinois tonight.
Oh, yeah. Kokatovic has it up top, slides to the right wing. Reeves in the paint, feeds her out to the right baseline. The Rams are just going to throw it around here. What history was made?
T-Town wins its final NTC tournament championship 69-39 over Dietrich.
That's true.
Yep.
T-Town girls did not get to make the state the same claim. As the Rams, saved by Reeves behind the back, but kicks it right to Jacob Moore. Backcourt, he'll cough it up to Travis Mitchell. And don't bring it across the timeline with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Right wing, 49-15, Rams by 34. Phil had it off the left wing, up top to Mitchell. Mitchell will be hacked by number 33, Malik Johnson.
That's where the fatigue's going to kick in. You can see some of the Lovejoy players that have played multiple quarters tonight, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarters now, starting to bend over and look for that oxygen.
Quick inbound. We have a foul underneath. It'll be on Colton Metter.
That's his third. Colton's come in and went after it a little bit here.
We'll see if Scotty decides to sub here. 3.3 ticks to go on the fourth quarter clock. 49-15 is the Ram lead. Link to the floor, left of the basket here for Lovejoy. Ward with it at the timeline. Lost it as time expires. Lost it off of the left hand, and we've reached the end of the third quarter. It's the Mount Vernon Rams 49, the Lovejoy Wildcats 15. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. There's no better way to shop today, Baroviax IGA. If it's Baroviax, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviax, you got the best. Hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And just like that, Jermaine Terry opens up the scoring in the fourth quarter with a big three from the right wing to bring Lovejoy back within 39. It's 49-18, 7:36 to play in the fourth quarter. They got it started in a hurry, only gave 30 seconds or thereabouts at the end of the third quarter. So 7:33 to go. Rams turned it over in the front court. Warren with the basketball up top, has Perry to his left, and was nearly stolen away. Rams in the ball game, Phil Kokatovic, Clayton Reeves, Jake Pike, Wyman Cantley, and Michael Feaser. So Feaser picks up a foul.
Stat stuffer sheet time, as they say.
You bet. And we'll have another foul quickly off of the inbound. Looked like it was a shot attempt near the low post for Devondre Walker. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Devondre Walker.
7:24 to play in the ball game. 49-18 is the Ram lead. Nay, it's 49-19 as Walker makes his first free throw.
A lot of people heading out for early dinner reservations already.
I would say so. And it will go to Feaser off of the rebound. No good on the second try for Walker. Pike with it off of the right wing. 7:17 to play in regulation. The Rams are up 30, 49-19. Kokatovic from the left baseline. Missed the first bucket. Looking for the rebound. Got it back. Throws it up. No good. Rebound will go out to the left corner. It'll be brought back by Devin Jones. Off the right sideline, gives to Jermaine Perry. In the left corner, it is Jones looking underneath. Back to Perry. Basket's good. Got the post-up jumper, left block, and it's 6:52 to play in the game. 49-21. The Ram lead cut to 28. Left corner, it's Feaser looking around cross court, able to find Clayton Reeves for three. No, off the left iron. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. No business. Recovered by Miller. Across the right timeline, up top, looks to the left wing for Walker. Three on the way from Perry is good.
Uh-oh.
49-24, and it's back within 25 as Lovejoy Wildcats trying to make it a game here in the fourth quarter. We'll see the starters reemerge.
Heat check Lovejoy.
Cantley fed Reeves on the right wing.
It's never
Hey,
good.
I got that out.
Reeves,
Reeves,
never
right
good
wing.
when the starters have to come back in.
Pike nails a three from the left side, and it's 52-24, and you're right. Rams a backup 28, 6 to play in the ball game. Pike able to get the steal off of the right wing. So Pike's played well in his first few minutes. As I say that, he got tripped up in the backcourt and delayed call on the travel to be a Ram turnover. So we will see Payne, Badger, and Trimble check in to kind of take control of the game once again.
28-point lead, and the starters coming back into the ball game. Well, Trimble, Badger are, and Payne.
Trimble, Payne, Badger, Pike, and Reeves for the Rams. Miller with it left wing, pulls up NBA range, no good. Front iron, rebound tipped away by Trimble. With 5:45 to play here in the fourth quarter. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all safe. Their security is your best defense. Payne for three left wing. Well, no local style to that. Rebound will be tipped up top all the way to Trimble. Banterra Bank, of course, is the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams here on WMIX. Off of the right arc, Tyrell to the terrific. Looks to the left side for Reeves. He'll feed Payne off the left sideline. Coming around to the top. Trimble will pull up from three. Left arc. Good. It's 55-24. The Rams back up 31. We'll see Colton Metter and, I believe, Jaron Lydell back in the ballgame. Coming around from the right is Warren, and he is fouled. That'll be the Rams' 7th team foul. Stop fouling would be the easy thing to say here.
Very easy thing to say.
Who will be our Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game? That's easier said than done, of course, when we pick that. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Still looking for a chance to get you that comprehensive scoreboard update I keep teasing and or promising. At the line is Damon Warren. That was the first foul on Jake Pike. Free throw no good, so no bonus. Lydell, Payne, Metter, Reeves, and Pike in the game for the Rams. We're going to see Trevor Flota check in a moment. Left side, it's Pike. Near the volleyball line, throws back to the right side, Lydell. 55-24 is your score. Rams on top here in the fourth quarter. We near the midway point. Payne will roll back to right of the circle, near the wing. Turn around up top. Looks for it right side rather than Lydell. He'll come around, left-hand dribble, looking to get between the circles. Gets to the left elbow, dishes off to Pike outside. He'll come baseline left. Throws off the block and good. Jake Pike, very impressive here in the fourth quarter, 57-24. Rams on top by 33. 4:34 to play in the ballgame. 3 for Perry as the crowd empties out. Rebound to Reeves. So Reeves came from the right wing to get the rebound off of the right baseline. 4:22 to play in the fourth quarter. Pike around from the wing. Throws left side. Here comes Payne. Mid-post all the way down. No good. Rebound off the left rim will go to, that's Miller. Up ahead to Warren. Warren at the left wing with 4:09 to play in the fourth. Still 57-24. Rams on top. And Warren is fouled on his turnaround. 1 in bonus coming for Lovejoy.
There's one thing going down the stretch here. I don't think Scott Gamber wants these fouls going on, and the Rams are not playing some real good defense here.
No, they are not.
Sloppy. That's one of the things you got to stay away from when you're in a game in a situation like this.
I'm booking a guest for next week's Saturday Sports Show already. Here comes a free throw. It is good. So Warren will get another chance. It's 57-25. Second one's good. So two for Saturday there. As Warren makes both.
2 guests?
No, I'm sorry, on the free throws. 57-26, 31-point ball game. 4:05 to play here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell in the backcourt for the Rams. Right-hand dribble across the timeline. Travis Mitchell, Jake Pike, Clayton Reeves, Colton Mettert, Trevor Flota for the Rams. Flota with it off the left wing. We're going to see Phil Kokatovic here next at ball. So Phil will check in. Left sideline trigger will come from Flota in the front court. Looking towards the corner for Metter. Has to go to the circle for Phil. Phil to the right arc for Mitchell. It's 3:49 to play here in the fourth. Rams up 31 over Lovejoy, 57-26. Rams basketball, remind you, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the postseason, which is coming up soon, with the Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Flota with it off of the right wing, feeds between the circles. Mitchell, Reeves, left wing. 3:30 to play in the ball game. Feeds right wing for Flota, now right baseline. As Metter slides in the corner. He was looking for Mitchell off of the wing. Tipped out of bounds by Devin Jones on great defense with 3:24 to play in the ball game. It's 57-26, 31-point lead for the Rams. I've already mentioned I'm always in favor of the continuous clock. Off the left elbow will come Reeves.
Being on both sides of it is good for either side, whatever side you're on.
Amen. I've been on both sides of it before. Oh, have I? The left wing, it is Kokatovic looking down low. Metter on a nice turnaround. The floater's good. It's 59-26. Rams by 33 with 3:02 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wow, this gym is emptied in a hurry. That means Changnon might cool down about 10 degrees. Off the right wing, here comes Perry. Looking for the turnaround off the elbow. It's no good off the back iron. Rebound will go to Metter. To Reeves. He's in the backcourt. Nice move by Clayton between the legs. Shook Malik Johnson darn near out of his shoes. However, made up for it as a pass he was intending to go to Kokatovic in the right corner is tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with the Rams. Of course, our scoreboard updates each and every game are presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent, on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. Kokatovic for a long deuce, and Phil nails it. Phil Kokatovic gets, I believe, his first varsity points of the season. It is 61-26. Nice move up the right side by Devin Jones. He'll get the mid-post runner. It's 61-28. 2:23 to play in the ball game. Rams going to sail to their 17th win of the year, improving to 17-4. Great move by Reeves. Kicks out to Coco again. No good. Rebound in the corner. It'll be tipped out by Metter as Reeves bumps in. So the Rams try to go razzle-dazzle. That trip down the floor. Turn the ball over, and we'll come back with Lovejoy. 2:13 to play. Malik Johnson with the basketball over the left wing. Moore for three. No. Rebound will be stolen away from Pike. Great move there off the right side by Miller. Demond Miller gets the right block jumper, and it's going to be 61-30. Rams by 31 with 1:54 to play. Pike has it tipped away out the left side. 1:47 to play in the fourth quarter. The Rams by 31. Rams basketball has been presented by Banterra Bank. Score a free throw with Banterra's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account and a card. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC.
You make sure you get all those in, too.
I did. I do every time. Plus some sometimes because I forget to check. And then I get paranoid. Off the left wing, it is Mitchell. 1:27 to play in the ball game. He'll pull up from the free throw line. No good. Left iron. Rebound will go to Demond Miller. Here comes, I should say, Lovejoy down 31 with 1:17 to play in regulation. Right baseline jumper. Malik Johnson will drain it from 15. 61-32, back to a 29-point game. Pike across the timeline. Throws the left wing for Reeves. Looking back door for Phil. Gets it. Phil Kokatovic has four. It's 63-32. Now a three ball from the right wing. Glances off the front iron from Devin Jones. Rebound and put back by Miller's not there off the baseline. Rebound this time will be tipped out of bounds. No, it won't. Great save here in the corner by Jones. Moore, left wing three on the way. In and out. Rattles off the front iron. Miller with the rebound. Puts it back off the left block and in, and a foul.
Good hustle.
So the Lovejoy Wildcats, as exhausted as they may be, not giving up. To the line for the and one. 63-34 as Mr. Miller will try to get the 35th point of the ball game for Lovejoy. Lovejoy, a school that I don't believe was even in existence a couple of years ago, had a charter with, I think it was Lincoln Lovejoy for a time. Now just Lovejoy. Lovejoy tack as the Rams sloppy with the basketball here late in the ball game. Swung it across the timeline to the right side. It was tipped out of bounds by Devondre Walker. Reeves will trigger it. Side out of bounds, right sideline into the backcourt for Pike. Pike looks to the left wing for Mitchell with 28 seconds. 63-35. Rams will improve to 17-4 on the year in this non-conference matchup over the Lovejoy Wildcats. Mitchell will pull up from three left wing. Good! Travis Mitchell makes it 66-35 with 14 seconds to go. Moore with the basketball in the backcourt for Lovejoy. Right-hand dribble across the timeline, right of the circle. Steps to the right wing, gives to Miller with 6. Looking for Walker. Miller, no screen there, gives to Moore. Now the left side, Devin Jones for a three at the buzzer. No good. And that will be your final score. The Mount Vernon Rams 66, the Lovejoy Wildcats 35. We'll tell you all about it in the Bean Insurance postgame show coming up. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Long hours, inconsistent schedules, minimum wage, or a salary that barely keeps you above the poverty line. All you need is a better opportunity. Ren Lake College has your opportunity. The healthcare field continues to grow, and RLC can put you on the path to a great career. Openings are available in 5 healthcare programs: health information technology, medical laboratory technology, occupational therapy assistant, surgical technology, and veterinary technology. These 5 programs are offered through the Southern Illinois Collegiate Common Market, with general courses offered at Ren Lake College and core courses offered at the SICCM facilities in Heron. Your fast track to a great opportunity starts here. You better hurry. Applications are due by March 1st. Why wait for a great opportunity? Find out more about these programs at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. rlc.edu.
People's National Bank understands how much small business means to a community. That's why we have been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by 413 South 34th Street to find out what a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, proudly supporting local small business since 1909. Member FDIC.
Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports or crank us up on 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, O'Fallon, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it. 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back inside Changnon Gymnasium. It's a final here tonight against Lovejoy. The Mount Vernon Rams 66. The Lovejoy Wildcats 35. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is with us as well here from Changnon Gym. Of course, this post-game show is presented by Bean Insurance, an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call 244-BEAN. That number again is 244-BEAN. We are about to be joined by Rams head coach Scott Gamber. We will, of course, also have your Heartland Accounting post-game stats. That'll be coming up in just a moment. But first, of course, we will have Rams head coach Scott Gamber here on the post-game show. Big win for the Rams here tonight, 66-35. As Scott will slip on the headset and join us here. There we go. It's a little weird tonight, the different headset for you.
That's all right.
Can you hear me okay?
Hear you good.
There we go. See, it's darn near perfect. Good win here tonight against Lovejoy. Worried it could be a trap game, but I think when we saw that Lovejoy was only able to bring 9, we kind of knew not going to be enough between JV and varsity for them to have full amount of gas going into the varsity game, and Rams were able to take advantage.
Yeah, Doug called about 4:30 today and said, hey, just want to give you a heads up. They've had several guys not make the bus. They waited as long as they possibly could, but they had to leave. They only had 9, and my immediate thought was worry that our guys are going to see that. They're going to immediately get to. But I think you got to give our guys a big credit for how they started the game. A lot of energy. I thought the entire first half we played with a lot of energy, especially on the defensive end. Tyrell had a great weekend. Had a great game yesterday. Had a huge game tonight. And all those guys played well this entire weekend. I know it's tough for the varsity guys to have to sit like that in the second half. I hate doing that, but you don't want to run the score up on anybody, and I think that's the right way to do it. I know a lot of people probably disagree because you see a lot of scores and you're like, holy cow, I can't believe they did that to somebody. But I thought our guys played hard. My one complaint is fourth quarter. To me, if I get in the game and I've not played a lot of varsity, I'm going to be busting my butt. I'm going to be diving on the floor. I'm going to be getting loose balls, getting rebounds. I didn't see that out of everybody. Some I saw it from, but that was probably the biggest thing I was disappointed in. Dang it, you get your opportunity. You do everything you can so that your coach wants you to go in there the next time.
See, that's what I was going to ask you is, besides all the game, whatever the case may be, we obviously better tonight. You bring in these other guys, they put the jersey on, you wore it, they're wearing it. You know what it means. They should know what it means. And they go in and they kind of mess around a little bit. And you have to bring other guys in. So when you get down the road here, you can't, the coaching staff remembers this. So now you got to put that in the back of your head about who you can put in when you're a little tighter ball game.
Yeah, and I thought some guys did a really nice job, but others, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you said it. The pride of going out there and just the fact that every time you step on the floor in a varsity game, you should play as hard as you possibly can. And especially when you see the varsity guys go out, play their butt off, you should – I was disappointed tonight. I mean, I know it wasn't as big of a crowd tonight as it was against Centralia, and I know that some of the crowd left at the half. But dang it, there was still a nice atmosphere. Our student section was still packed. That was frustrating because at halftime I told our guys, I said, hey, you can get in bad habits. I know it's a 30-point game. They're not going to come back. If you're on the floor, you play as hard as you possibly can. If it gets out of hand, we'll make subs, but you play as hard as you can while you're on the floor. And I don't know if we got that from all 14 guys we had on the bench.
And that's one of those cases where it's like a job interview.
Right.
Because whether there's 1 or 10,000 in here, those guys that are next, like, I'll just say 7 through 12, 8 through 13, whatever, those guys come in, they're battling for minutes not only now and not only next few weeks, but they're actually battling for minutes this summer and next year as well, aren't
definitely. They? Hey, you look at our basketball team, 3 of our 5 starters are seniors. We got to have 3 people come into the starting lineup next year. And what better way to see who can do that than a varsity game? And, Lovejoy's a small school. I know you don't want to put many games like this on your – but this is the first game I can remember, maybe one other, I think the St. Lawrence game, where we got to empty the bench. Every other game this year, we've not got to go to the bench. It was nice to do that tonight. I wish certain guys would have given more. Was proud of a few guys when they came in. I thought they played hard. I thought our varsity guys had just had a really good weekend. I don't know how many 24 had. 24 had 9. That's kids getting 18 a game. Last year he had 14 on us. I thought Tyrell, Clay, and then the guys at the end did a really nice job on them.
So from here, going in the next week, obviously totally different makeup than this game tonight. You get this win. Now the road gets a little tougher now as we go down the road.
And you guys saw we struggled pretty mightily against Belleville Altoff here. We got a decent lead in the third quarter. We really struggled down the stretch. I think Altoff's not bad. I think they're a team that can definitely beat you. You guys have been to a lot of games at Altoff. Chris, we never play well at Altoff. I mean, you could count on one finger maybe the times where we've gone and you'd say, man, Mount Vernon really played well there. So I mean, that's going to be a really tough test. I really like a few of the kids Altoff has. Coach Lieb always has them playing hard. I think Coach Lieb's a heck of a coach. And at 5-1 with Cahokia 5-1 and Centralia 4-2, you got to get that one. You hate ever saying that a conference road win is a must win, but if we want to win the league, it's a must win because you have to think that those other teams are not going to stumble.
Well, and of course not. It's going to come down to whoever wants that conference championship the most. And I can think of many times thinking that the Rams up 5 might be able to pull out a win at Althoff, and Althoff would win on a layup at the buzzer. I remember that might have been your first or second year.
Yeah. It was my first year.
I think it was because Bryce Cuiava and that group. And I think it ended up like 56-55.
Yep, right at the end. And then we beat them one here later. Yes,
yeah, it's been a hellacious place to play.
It has been.
Over their time in the conference.
Years where Mount Vernon's been pretty good, we've gone over there and laid an egg. My junior year, we went 25-4. We got beat at Althoff, and Althoff was not as good then as they are
when
now.
It was a non-conference game,
yes.
not as much on the line.
Yes.
Scott, it's been great to talk to you here tonight.
Yep, it's been good. It's been good.
But a big win. Congratulations. And we'll see you until Friday night. Oh, yeah. I'd already tried to forget it, and I'd already almost done it. Thanks for that reminder.
You're reminded.
60. I threw that sheet away. 66-35 was your final. We'll take a break, come back with your stats. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At A1 Fast Filers, our highly trained staff is dedicated to quality service and fast results with pricing starting at just $25. Our experienced professionals will work with you to get your tax refund promptly and guarantee that quality will not be sacrificed with speed. When you need your tax refund fast, we guarantee to have it ready with direct deposits available on all refunds. Walk in at 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, or call A1 Fast Filers, 244-7081, to speak with a friendly tax representative today.
With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show. Chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts may await you at Bean Insurance. You won't know if you don't call. Bean Insurance 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN. That's precisely the part of the postgame show I tuned in to listen to you when the Lady Rams got their big win today. Of course, on the Bean Insurance postgame show, before we get to our scoring and stats, we want to remind you of the successes the Rams and Lady Rams have had today. The Lady Rams go to Mattoon and beat the Green Wave 52-30, I believe was the final on that one. You heard it here on WMIX FM. Audio only on MyWithersRadio.com. Of course, the Mount Vernon Rams cheerleaders go up to Highland, get third place in the sectional. They advance to the state finals next weekend. And then the Rams wrestlers share a conference crown with Cahokia and Carbondale. First time since, I believe, 2000 that the Rams have been able to do that. We will talk with Sean Doherty on the Saturday Sports Show at 8:15 next Saturday morning. So we'll have Sean Doherty on. We'll talk to Doc and see how things are going to go with that Centralia Regional as well, as we'll talk to him between the weigh-in and the time that they have to be at the mat. So it'll be good to catch up with Doc. And still trying to work to get Lisa Turner on the Saturday Sports Show as well to talk some cheerleading. Now, don't know if that'll happen next week with them being upstate and how crazy that'll be, but we certainly will talk some cheerleading and root on the Rams cheerleaders, hopefully, to a state title up there in Bloomington. That said, we need to get to the Heartland Accounting post-game stats here in this one.
Rams 16 of 32 from two-point range, 9 of 16 from the arc, 56%. The Rams go 25 of 48 in the game from the field for 52%. Lovejoy 9 of 21 from two-point range, 43%, 4 of 15 from the arc for 27%. Lovejoy goes 15 of 29 in the game from the field, 52%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 4 of 6, 67%. Lovejoy 5 of 8, 63%. The Rams out-rebounded Lovejoy 33-16. Mount Vernon with 10 turnovers to Lovejoy's 13. Lovejoy had 8 players score in the game. Damon Miller led the way with 9. Then you had Jermaine Perry with 8. Damon Warren with 6. Jacob Moore 4. Devin Warren 3. Devin Jones 2. Malik Johnson 2. And Devondre Walker had 1. The Mount Vernon Rams had 8 score as well, 3 in double figures. Tyrell Trimble led the way with 23 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers for Tyrell in tonight's ball game. Leonte Badger had 14 points, and Clay Payne had 10. Travis Mitchell and Jake Pike had 4. Okay, Phil Kokatovic had 4. It was Trevor Floda 3 and Colton Metter 2 for a final score of Mount Vernon 66, Lovejoy 35.
Not much left to do here. Don't panic on MyWithersRadio.com. Still have audio there on the video feed. We are disconnecting the camera up top. Let's see. Bean Insurance postgame show. Independent agents keep the customer in mind. Bean Insurance has relationships with dozens of insurance companies, allowing you to get the right price with the right service. Call Bean Insurance or stop by for the right coverage with a personal touch. Your stats each and every time out, also presented by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. Our world-famous scoreboard will be coming your way later tonight on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can also follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. We'll take a break, come back with your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And welcome back to Rams basketball on WMIX, your Bean Insurance postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, Jeff Crow with us throughout the night as well. Avery Barton is back at the studio. 66-35 was your final tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams improved to 17-4. Danny, who is our Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game?
I think it's got to be Tyrell Trimble. All those three-pointers he had, big game to him to start, got Mount Vernon off to a quick start, which is what they needed, and Mount Vernon gets a big win here tonight, 66-35.
Wins it on back-to-back nights? Did he win it last night?
Yeah, he did with his three-point shooting. He's on a roll right now, knock on wood.
That'll pretty well clinch the Ram of the Week award then. Great traditions aren't given, they're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. We'll be back on the air Monday with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase as the Cesar-Valera-Waltonville Lady Devils travel to Goreville. We'll be there from Johnson County as it's a rematch of that overtime thriller we had for you from Cesar. So we'll have that for you Monday. Tuesday, it's a double dip of basketball. On the AM, it'll be the Lady Rams at Centralia with video on mywithersradio.com. On the FM, it'll be Woodlawn at Cesar-Valera on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Our next Rams broadcast, I know we'll have some. We're back on Wednesday and Thursday with
Wednesday
Showcase.
is Hamilton County at Woodlawn High School Girls. Thursday is
Lady
Mount
Rams
Vernon at Marion. Friday is Mount Vernon at Altoff. Saturday is split. I go to Nashville, Woodlawn, Madison at Nashville, Decatur, Eisenhower, Mount Vernon here.
There you go. Simple enough. That's your basketball schedule for next week. Stay tuned to Facebook.com/WMIX Sports or follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports for all of the updates. Congratulations to Tyrell Trimble, your Community First Bank Player of the Game, and the Mount Vernon Rams who improved to 17-4 on the year. I'm Chris Hugo for Jeff Crow, for Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton back at the studio, and everyone at Withers Broadcasting. Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball. The win here tonight against Lovejoy, the final score, 66-35. Good night from Changnon Gym.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and watching worldwide on mywithersradio.com. Rams basketball is powered